So far in Voyage to the Sunken City, I've been playing a lot of other people's decks, but this deck is mine. So we've got a few things going on. We've got a Naval mine package with sketchy information to draw the mine and deal 4 damage. Forsaken Lieutenant can copy the mine and deal 4 damage, and then Counterfeit Blade can also copy the mine and deal 4 damage. Counterfeit Blade with a mine inside of it is 4 mana to deal 12, which is really insane. And then other than that, we just play a lot of damage because we're trying to kill the opponent, because that's what Naval Mine does. Some Cold Bloods to activate them, Sinister Strike, Deadly Poison, you get the idea. I am also playing a bit of an interesting Plague Scientist package. When you combine it with either Wild Pyromancer or the new Puffer Fist, it's basically just a guaranteed board clear, which is kind of nice because we spend a lot of time just playing mines and stuff, and sometimes we get overwhelmed on the board. And just naturally, this deck can support Drekthar, which is a really broken card, so we'd love to be able to support that. I ended up with a 70% win rate over 10 games with this deck. So if you would also like to have a 70% win rate, guaranteed for sure, then check out the deck code down in the description. And while you're down there, subscribe to the channel. Well, I believe I am 2-0. No, I'm 2-1. Okay, I'm 2-2 against Demon Hunter. But I think the version I'm playing now is way better against most Demon Hunters. I'm assuming it's probably token, so I keep Puffer Fist. I do have a turn 5 poisonous board clear with this hand, but probably not the play against Demon Hunter if I had to guess. Could be though. Maybe they play like that 1/6. It is a token deck. I mean, I guess the play here is probably just dagger up. And then maybe Puffer Fist next turn to kill this plus whatever it makes. I could hard commit to the turn 5 Puffer Fist clear. I go like Lieutenant, into sketchy information, into Naval Mine hero power, into the board clear. That would help deal with a Drekthar. This is kind of a slow line, but it also, like, it takes time to develop the mine stuff, and it kind of like lets me do that, and then I have my comeback turn, and then I have, like, I've drawn the mine and done all that stuff. And also the Puffer Fist would not have been good against Beaming Sidekick. So it looks like my turn 4 instead of mine plus hero power is just Counterfeit Blade, which is way better. There's Drekthar. Might have to attack with this. What if I just eat this damage? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 13. I think this is fine. I do take a beating here, but I don't think it's a beating that makes me likely to die on the following turn. Are they not even going to play a spell for the Slither Spear? I'd love to see that. I never have lethal, do I? This is 8, 10... Whoa, hold up. 8, 10, 14, 18. I believe I have 22 damage here. Actually, I think I might have 26. And then I could still just trade this off. Wow. Alright. Turn 5 lethal. Love to see it. Is this... I think this might be the same rogue I played earlier. It is not. Terrible hand. Pretty bad. Not really a combo you just want to have in hand. I think I do trade the Cutlass. My hand is pretty awful. How is this my hand? Just explain to me how this is my hand. And then if the explanation is satisfactory, I won't complain anymore. Do I ever not hit here? I'm playing Puffer Fist next turn. I take 3 damage from this either way. Let's just keep the weapon charge. I basically just revealed to my opponent that I'm holding Puffer Fist, but I think that's okay. Kind of annoying that they had Amalgam. That was a reason to not do that, I guess. But now I still have the dagger if I hit the other Puffer Fist off Drekthar, which is somewhat likely. Wow, they hit a pirate? That's so lucky. It might have been worth using my dagger there, anticipating a hero power deadly poison next turn, but I don't really think I'm doing that. What are we prepping here? Oh, sure. And then they have the thing for it. No wonder they wanted to kill Pyromancer. Oh, okay, they have this, not the Gone Fishing. Well, Cold Blood. So, Cold Blood on this is basically 8 damage. If I Deadly Poison here, that's another 6. That's 14. And then I just have double Wicked Stab next turn. Let's go. They are showing a lot of damage, but I don't think they can kill me this turn, and I don't think they're going to have any taunts. Alright, well, if I was able to win this game with this absolute dogshit hand, then Drekthar was probably a good addition to the deck. What is Warlock? Murlocs or Curses? Either way, I think I full toss this hand. Love sketchy information. I probably just coin out Puffer Fist as a spider tank, and then go turn 3 sketchy, turn 4 blade. In the world where this somehow doesn't die here, maybe I go Gone Fishing Cold Blood. Yeah, figured it would probably die. Well, this is for sure gonna be a curse deck, right? I have 16 damage easily in my hand. But that deck can play a pretty absurd amount of healing. So it's really hard to say how close I am. Also, I did pick up the Pyromancer to potentially kill the egg. Although I have a cold blood, so maybe I don't even want to kill the egg. It's a lot of healing. Alright, push 12. Play 2 minions. That's fine, that's 4 damage. Easy. Uh-oh, we're 5 and 2. New meta? Another mage. The mage did just break my win streak. This is not the hand to get it back, though. If I hit sketchy information, my hand is insane. Alright, I guess we're coining Puffer into Puffer. Runed Orb face is Naga Mage for sure, right? I think my deck probably does pretty well against Naga Mage. Naga Mage is really good at removing boards, and I don't need the board. At least not past, like, the first few turns. And Naga Mage can't really pop off until turn 5, which is where I'm entering the final phase of my game plan. It's a good card to have. Is sketchy information better than Puffer Fist here? I don't think so. I think this Puffer Fist is very, very likely to hit face next turn. Because if they had like a Runed Orb or a Siphon Mana or an Ignite, they would have played that instead of the second Flame. So I think they probably won't have enough damage spells to deal 4. Well, they top decked a first Flame this turn. My reasoning was still sound, though, I believe. I have 20 damage over the next 2 turns. Oh, and they're not even playing Spitelash Siren here. I think I win this game. I don't believe Mage has any way to freeze face, and I think that's what they would need. They could maybe discover a Treasure Guard. I think that's their only hope, though. Alright. Sit through the cutscene. Oh, Ice Barrier, though. It's Oasis Ally. Yeah, Ice Barrier would have potentially been an out, but I have 12 damage without even needing to attack face. I guess it would be pretty hard to find that last point of damage, though. They could have cast an Ice Barrier off the Runed Orb. Very nice, very nice. Love Lieutenant. Against Paladin, there's probably a good chance I want to hold Puffer Fist for Plague Scientist. Kind of depends on what sort of Paladin they are, though, obviously. I'll just go ahead and set this up. Next turn can be, like, Dagger Trog, Dagger Deadly. Or it can just be, like, a good 3-mana play that's not what I have in hand right now. Could be Cutlass Deadly Trog. I think I probably just like Dagger Trog more, though. I hate playing so much for board, but I don't really have a face hand at the moment. It might turn into a face hand next turn, though. Just play these 3 cards. That's 8, plus the stats of whatever lives. That was a really shitty Vitality Surge. I guess it's probably just Puffer Fist here. Let's go Puffer Fist and trade this. Alright, well, I have Sketchy plus mine next turn, if my Lieutenant survives. Man, this Trog is giving him trouble. I think this was pretty good. I'm not sure if it's the most efficient thing I could have done here. I could have started getting use out of, like, this Deadly Poison, maybe the Cold Blood. See what we can fish up here. So I've got 3, 5, 9, 13. So I guess Sinister Strike is just pretty good. Even if they have a board clear here, they still need to not die to 11.
Really? It's not too heavy. Reporting for duty. Your win. I concede.
Very nice, very nice. Alright, starting to pick up some wins with this deck.